All right, guys. Bitcoin coming in 43,844. Overall market looking, well, pretty much the same as it's been over the last week, to be honest with you. You still got Cardano over 60 cents. Solana's been absolutely on a freaking tear. We're going to talk a little bit about Solana because a lot of people have been asking me, I've been calling out Solana. I was calling out Terra Luna, I was calling out UST, and I was calling out Solana as all scams. They all turned out to be scams, including Solana. We know Sam Bankman-Fried with Solana was the biggest holder of Solana. They would manipulate the price. This all came out in court. Sam Bankman-Fried was the biggest holder. All the biggest scammy YouTubers were all pushing Solana, just like they are right now. Here's the YouTubers right now. Is Solana about to flip Ethereum from the Crypto Banter channel? Whereas this time last year, they were telling you, how great Luna was. How high can Luna go on the Crypto Banter channel? They're all scammers. And I think at this point in history, you can't deny that Crypto Banter and all these other guys are complete scammers. You have every YouTuber right now who has been known to be a scammer promoting you Solana right now. And that should at least make you kind of like a little bit skeptical as of what's going on. You got BitBoy right now, nonstop talking about Solana. I mean, essentially every YouTuber, George from Cryptos R Us, all these guys who got you into Luna, UST, and at literally every scam in the book, they're all back on the Solana bandwagon. Solana was dead a year ago. All the venture capitals were going to take a loss on Solana, just like they lost Luna and they lost UST. It was over. It was a shitty blockchain, 100% centralized, as it still is. It would go down. It went down like 10 times in 2022. It was just garbage. And it was dead. And somehow they revived it and they're able to pump the price back up. And I consider this price action for Solana to be 100% market manipulation. There's a lot of big whales, big YouTubers, big money, big venture capitals who hold Solana. And I think they're eventually going to dump it. And we see this every bull market where one coin outshines the others at first. Last time it was Chainlink, although Chainlink's not a scam. This time Luna. It's almost like the bag holders of Luna, they just want to get the hell out of it. So they're pumping it before anything else. Like Solana has essentially outperformed every top 50 coin for the most part. I mean, there's some other coins that have done well as well. But Solana has just been like, why is Solana pumping this hard? It's a centralized coin. Sam Bankman-Fried held most of it. FTX, the debunked Sam Bankman-Fried exchange, they still hold billions of dollars of Solana and they can dump it at any time. Here's an article I found just last week. FTX and Alameda Research transferred over 13 million Solana in the last 2 months. Bankrupt companies FTX and Alameda have transferred millions of Solana, SOL tokens over the last 2 months. According to On-Chain, the two firms transferred 13.22 million Solana to the exchange between October and December. The bankrupt exchange additionally possessed another 2 million Solana that can be liquidated in the event of a sale. The token has no max supply and is instead governed by a fixed year-on-year inflation rate. At current rates, FTX and Alameda have transferred approximately 1.2 billion in Solana since liquidating. The companies still possess a cumulative value of 3.5 billion Solana, $3.5 billion of Solana at current market price. That's crazy. Since late October, companies have stepped up efforts to transfer assets. In December, they moved $10 million worth of cryptocurrencies to exchange, Binance, blah, blah, blah. In September, the court approved plans to sell FTX digital assets to pay off creditors. According to the resolution, the exchange must liquidate at most 100 million worth of tokens per week for each position. However, with the approval of special committees, the limit can be increased to 200 million. So it's pretty clear that FTX holds billions of dollars worth of Solana and they have to liquidate it. They're going to have to liquidate it to pay off their creditors. It's so obvious what's going on right now with Solana. Even some small YouTubers like this guy I just found, like he's starting to see it.
And it's something for us to watch out for, guys, because not only are we seeing a lot of, it feels like I'm getting sold Solana and even XRP a little bit, guys, left and right. Now, drop into the comments if you feel the same way and you guys are on social media and you're seeing a little bit more than I am. Maybe you have more of a social media presence than I do. And you're getting this vibe, but I'm not even on a lot of social media, guys, and it seems like pretty much everybody in the YouTube crypto space that has any kind of relative following is all kind of trying to promote Solana right now, which leads me to believe if that's the case, then likely they're being paid to do that, guys. They're being paid to promote Solana, and that's just what it is. It's no secret. It's just what's probably.
And that's exactly what's going on. Now, guys like Crypto Banter, who have been promoting Solana forever, they just hold a lot of Solana, and they're friends with all the venture capitals. If you look at the venture capitals behind Solana, they will actually go on shows like Crypto Banter. They're all friends, and guys like Crypto Banter, you wonder why he talks about Solana all the time, and he never talks about Cardano. Because he owns so much Solana, and most likely he was given Solana to pump Solana. And they found an opportunity. Like I said, Solana was dead this time last year. Everybody knew it was dead. Nobody wanted anything to do with it. And somehow they rose it from the grave and they were able to pump it. And I think right now, like I said, it's all manipulation. That's all that we're seeing right now. You're seeing CNBC. They're talking about Solana. Here's their noise. So this is CNBC mainstream. What the hell is this noise? That is so annoying. I hate these ads.
Seniors $100. And we explore the pros and cons of investing in a crypto-focused stock like Coinbase compared to...
Anyway, like I said, CNBC, Solana nears $100 as the cryptocurrency token extends rally. Now they're pumping Solana, just like they did with XRP in 2017 when it hit $3. So even if you don't think Solana is a scam, you have to understand that we're probably most likely coming to a market top, and you have to understand that Solana is out. It's just getting its pump before a lot of the other coins, which means to me, eventually these other coins are going to catch up with Solana, and Solana is going to level out. Now the question is Solana going to level out at $100, $120, and just kind of hang out there? Or is FTX and all the big money, Crypto Banter, Rand Nooner, all the venture capitals, are they going to dump your Solana? Are they going to dump their Solana? We know FTX has to dump it. So you're going to see big sells for Solana. They have billions of dollars worth of Solana. The question is, are they going to dump Solana back down to $20 because they're going to just get rid of it? Because this is their opportunity to get rid of this scam Solana they've been holding for years? Or is Solana just going to level out while other coins catch up? My point is with Solana, it's a giant scam. It's centralized. It's been proven to be a scam. And I had somebody on my comments said, oh God, Solana, blah, 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 like almost like I'm jealous I'm not in Solana. Guys, I'm in so many gaming tokens that have 20x'd over the past 2 months. I mean, just look at MicroStrategy, Vulcan Forge. I mean, there's so many coins that I'm in that are doing just as good or if not as good as Solana. And I'm not a Boy Scout. I'm not against trading scams like Solana. Like if I could go back in a time machine and I knew Solana was going to pump from $8 to $100, of course I would buy it. I'm not that stupid. But my point is, you have to understand that you are being manipulated with Solana. The most evil, sinister people in crypto. And that's just a fact. That's not my opinion. If you agree Sam Bankman-Fried was evil, if you agree Crypto Rand Nooner, Crypto Banter, who we know is one of the biggest sleazeballs in crypto, if we can agree at least he's evil, they're the two biggest people who've been shilling you Solana. If you can agree BitBoy is a crackhead and he gets people wrecked, he's shilling Solana. So at this point with Solana, you have to be careful. And one reason Solana is able to go from $60 to $100 in the last week is because of FOMO. Once Cardano hits 80 cents and all the FOMO comes in, then Cardano is going to go up to $1 within a week. The more hype around the coin, the more it pumps. But the point with Solana is, I don't think this is natural. I don't think this is organic. I think Solana is a scam, and I think Solana, while some people like the venture capitals are probably going to make some money on Solana, I think most people holding Solana right now, because let's be honest, most people in Solana right now think it's going to $1,000. They think it's going to $2,000. They're not going to sell their Solana. And the same thing's going to happen to these people who were in Solana 3 years ago when Solana hit $250 or whatever it did, and they didn't sell, and they held it right back to $8. So 90% of people in Solana are going to get wrecked. My advice, if you're up on Solana, at least take out your initial investment. At least. But I would be taking out some profits as well. Because Solana, like I said, there's no like, is Solana a scam? Like, was it manipulated by Sam Bankman-Fried? No. We know confirmed Sam Bankman-Fried was the manipulator of Solana, and FTX has billions of Solana that they have to dump on the market by court order. They have to. So there's big money right now, like I said, behind Solana, pumping the hell out of it. And that's why Solana in this bull market was able to outperform a lot of other coins in the top 50. It's as simple as that. If you can't comprehend that, you got a problem, because this is common sense now with crypto. And there's a lot of people right now who are going to be buying Solana right now at $96 because they see it's going to be pumping, and they're going to lose all their money. The dumb money right now is buying Solana. Yes, congratulations if you bought Solana at $10 or $12. Great. But if you don't sell your Solana and take your profits, you're no different than the people buying right now at $100. And also, just to conclude on Solana, here's an article that just came out a month ago. How many times has Solana gone down over the last couple of years? At the time of writing, Solana Network has suffered some form of major outage a total of 10 times, according to User Money Reach. These are the following dates the Solana Network experienced downtime. Look at this. Look at all these downtimes. Even in 2023, we have one. Now, a lot of people will say, well, there hasn't been a lot of Solana outages since February 2023. But yeah, how will Solana perform in the heat of a bull market in about 6 months? That's when we're going to see more outages. Also, a lot of people also realize that some of these outages in Solana in 2022 were Sam Bankman-Fried pulling the plug on Solana. This was admitted by Alameda Research and Caroline Ellison. They were able, since Solana is a centralized blockchain, they could pull the plug when they didn't like the price action, and then they could plug it back in when they were ready again. Giant scam. So again, be very careful with Solana. Like, this isn't like a thing like, oh my God, like how can you be in Solana? It's a scam. No, if you want to trade Solana, that's fine. My point is, be wary it's a scam. Be wary everybody behind it is a scammer. I've already pointed that out. We all agree. Crypto Banter, Sam Bankman-Fried, Caroline Ellison, BitBoy, all the other cast and crew on the Crypto Banter channel that told you to get into Luna last year and UST. Every scammer who was promoting you Luna last year, Celsius, BlockFi, are the same people now telling you to get into Solana. So is Solana fun, and with the meme coin Bonk and all that? Yeah, I picked up a few Solana and I bought Bonk and I traded it. Yeah, it's fun. I'm just saying, be very careful right now with Solana, because you're on thin ice. Will it pump to $150 or $200? Maybe it will. I don't know. I'm just telling you, when that rug gets pulled from Solana, there's going to be a lot of unhappy people. All right, so moving on from Solana. I want to talk a little bit about the 4-year cycles. I was listening to BitBoy. Sometimes, he does have a good gauge on the market, and I actually agree with what he says, talking about how since we're pumping early, since Bitcoin is pumping early before the halving, we're probably going to see an end to the bull market a little bit sooner.
It's funny, if you look at the older cycle, you see it is that shape. In the last one, we certainly had more of a like this. Maybe not the last part, but in all seriousness, it is going to kind of look something like this. I think that is kind of what's going to look. So there you go. And I think that look, certainly it's funny, if you look at the older cycle, you see it is that shape. In the last one, we certainly had more of a like this shape or whatever. But the point is that look, guys, there have been about 4 months cut out of this bull cycle. Cut out of the bear market. That pushed the beginning of this bull run, fueled with the ETF stuff, to the left of the halving. The halving is going to represent probably a breather for the price. And I think we're going to go down a little bit after that, and then we're going to go straight up, guys.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But what I think the point is he's trying to make, but in his crackhead mind he can't say it. Okay, we started the Bitcoin bull run. We should not be in a bull run right now, guys. Bitcoin should not be in a bull run. Solana should not be $100. Bitcoin should not be $45,000. This shit should not have happened until April, closer to the halving. Why is it happening now? Because of the freaking ETF shit. That means Bitcoin is pumping earlier this year. So everybody's talking about how, oh my God, if you follow the 4-year cycles, 2025 is when Bitcoin will go back into the bear market. We'll hit the high in 2025. based on previous cycles, and then mid-2025, we're going to go back into a bear market. But now, since we pumped 4 months earlier, I'm going to stick by my prediction, which I've been saying now for the last month because of all this. I think by end of summer, going into maybe fall of 2024, which is really coming up, because the summer is 6 months away, is when we're going to be at the top of this market. I think by the time we hit 2025, we're going to be in full-blown bear market. So we'll be talking about that later as it goes, but just remember, we're going to be taking some serious profits come the summer in these markets. All right. Oh, I found this going back to Solana. BitMEX founder dumps Solana for Ethereum, forecasts $5,000 per ETH. BitMEX founder Arthur Hayes recently tweeted that he is exchanging his Solana for Ethereum. Hayes says he's expecting Ethereum to hit all-time high of 5,000. Now, why would he be doing that? Because Solana's pumped so much right now. It's probably time, if you were in Solana from $12 to $100, now it's time to get out of Solana, whether you think Solana's a scam or not, and get into a coin that has not pumped yet. Because Solana will retrace most of these gains in the coming months, in my humble opinion. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to make a long video. I'm just getting over the flu. That's why I didn't make a video over the last couple of days. My throat's been killing me. But I want to talk about Solana because I think it's really important. And like I said, this isn't about knocking Solana. Congratulations if you made money on Solana. I'm not like a Boy Scout against trading scams. I used to trade penny stock scams all the time. I knew they were scams and I would trade them. I lost most of my money doing it. I made some money but lost some. I'm not against trading cryptocurrency scams, although Solana does rub me the wrong way because of the complete scum who are in them. Sam Bankman-Fried, Crypto Banter, Rand Nooner. These guys are really the worst people on the planet, especially like Rand Nooner. And you just know if you get involved in any project he's pumping, you're going to end up holding the bag. He's not going to come out losing. He's going to make sure that you're holding the bag. So other than that, we're still waiting for that ETF news. We got Christmas coming up in a couple of days. Like I said, we don't get that ETF. It gets delayed. Bitcoin's going back down to $35,000 and your altcoins are getting hammered. Remember, if we get a big dump in altcoins, like for whatever, and we're due for a dump. If we get a traditional bad news dump where altcoins are going to go down 10, 15%, Bitcoin's going to drop 5%, you have to remember Solana is going to dump the most because Solana has pumped the most. So congratulations if you're making money on Solana, but remember, this isn't going to last forever. This is a manipulated, unorganic pump. Venture capitals, big money, getting ready to unload their bags on you. Maybe they're holding out for $150, maybe they're holding out for $200, but eventually they're going to dump, they're going to sell, and there's going to be no more Solana. Or at minimum, Solana is already having its major gains in the bull market. It's going to level itself out, and other coins are going to start outperforming Solana as Solana takes a breather because it's already pumped so much. That's what's going to happen. Solana's not going to $1,000. It's not going to like $10,000. It's not going to keep pumping forever. We're probably coming towards the end of this Solana run-up, in my opinion. But these venture capitals, they have a lot of money, and if we get a lot more dumb money coming into the space with the ETF and the halvening, crypto is unpredictable. But this just sticks out to me as like if you've made some money on Solana, it's time to take some profits. All right, like and subscribe.